Hey everyone, welcome back to Tara's Take, or for the first time, welcome. I'm Tara, and it's nice to meet you if you've never been here before. So today we're going to play with the Gelli plate. I really want to get a smaller one than this, but I haven't wanted to spend the money yet. So I might try to do, I don't know. Never mind. I was going to say I might try to do some smaller pieces on the big plate. You know, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, if I remember when I get there. So if you're going to play along today, you're going to need your Gelli plate if you have one. And you're going to need a brayer, some paints. I'm also going to be using today. I'm also going to be using my new. I just got these. I haven't shown them to you yet. I only got a few colors, not a lot. I wish I could have gotten more, but you know. Money is an object anyway, so I got some acrylic inks finally, and I got some turquoise watercolor ink. And I also got turquoise in the acrylic ink. Totally different color of turquoise, so it's cool. I got this bronze in acrylic, and I got a sepia in watercolor. So we're going to play with those a little bit. And I did play a little bit last week while I was off, and I didn't get as good a result with them if I didn't put down some acrylic first. Okay, so some paint first, because they don't stick, they just bubble up and kind of go everywhere, which can be okay if you don't mind that look. But anyway, I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a sec. I'm just wiping my gel plate off. I know most people don't. They like that leftover grunge. I'm just giving myself a clean finish to start off with. And what I've brought along for paper, I have brought along this white, and it's a super thick cardstock. It will not go through my printer, and I've just had it sitting up there, and I thought, you know what? That would make perfect card for my journal cards. This is great too, but I always have to kind of have to glue it to something, because otherwise it's a little still too thin for a journal card. So anyway, I still use them though, because that's usually my background paper I use on my journal cards. And I've got my roller paper here. I've got two sizes of brayer. Well, I guess these are the same size. Yeah, this is a cheaper one, and this is the big and the small one. And I brought some tissue paper, because I've seen a lot of people do it with tissue paper, and I think I might have tried it one time with you guys, and it was a little bit flimsy, but we'll see. I'm going to try it again. Anyway, and then I also brought this. I have 2 rolls of this piano paper from 2 different friends. I remember Pam sent it to me, and maybe Laura sent me the other one. If I'm wrong, please forgive me and correct me in the comments. But I've not used any of it, and I thought, well, this would be kind of fun to put something to. Let me grab some scissors. I had to move all my tools so that I could fit everything up here that I brought with me. So I have never cut into this or anything. Oh, okay. So we're going to try some of this paper. And it is very vintage, as you can see. Made in Canada. I'm sorry, guys. I still have cold. I am on cold medicine. That's why I'm able to speak a little bit better. And I'm tired. I took daytime, but I'm still a little tired. So I also brought along a couple of, I got this at the dollar store. It's just like a spongy cleaner. And then I have this painting sponge, which I have a bunch of those. And then I have it's a bead holder, a little triangle. And I thought I might do some little, impressions maybe with that. And then I have 2 different sizes on lids for some circles. And then I have, these are technically for cake, for cookies and biscuits and stuff, but I use them for, getting different size circles in my mixed media and stuff like that. Really, pardon me if I sound like him-haw and stuff in the way I'm speaking. It's because I really am not feeling that great. But I wanted to sit down and have a little fun. I've been laying in bed for a couple of days now. And I was like, okay, I took some cold medicine, got myself up. I'm like, all right, I'm going to go do this because I want to play. So let's see. I've brought some paints along as well. Oh, and I got these, you guys, at Target. So pretty, right? They kind of look like nail polish. Look at that one. I just love that color. It's a, let's see, what is it? Brassy Buckle. And then this one's glistening gold. And they're both acrylics. And this, you know, I love my metallic on all of my stuff. So this was the one I was using as a layer of acrylic. And then putting that ink down on top of. Because you can see through it. And the other acrylics, I couldn't see through as good. So I was like, okay, I'm going to use those. And then I was able to get these inks to stay down for me. So we'll see. And then I also got this one at Walmart. Folk Art, Treasure Gold. Very brassy, bright gold. It's very pretty. So let's play. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead. And this is a super thick paint. It's an acrylic, like I said. But it is actually very thick. So I was using my palette knife, just a little cheap plastic one from Walmart. And I was using that to spread my paint on here because it was so thick. I was having trouble pouring it. And so I don't know why I put this sideways, horizontal, but we'll see. I just did. Anyway, so as you can see, I'm pretty sure in the camera, you can see it's really see-through, this gold. And, okay, try and get this spread out nice. And then what I did the other day, let me just roll this off a little bit, was I brought in, I'm going to do this one. I wanted to do this today for, that's the Sepia watercolor, okay. I wanted to do this today because I want to make some background pages for collaging. And we're going to be playing with collaging a little bit down the road. And so as you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but it starts to pick up the gold like right away. Now see how it's like, how it's bubbly? Well, that's how it is by itself as well, but worse. I mean, it's like really bad, and it wouldn't spread at all for me. So I used that really transparent gold just to get that ink spread out. I really like that color together, the bronze, the sepia and the turquoise. So we're gonna let this dry for just a second. It does not dry as fast as, what do you call it? Let's even try to do, let's see what we get here. Let's do some, I don't know. Let's do some circles. Circles are good, right? And just different sized ones here. What was I saying? I can't remember. I was telling you something. Oh, and then we're going to bring another, I'm just going to kind of link these circles together. We're going to bring in another, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I went and moved it around a little bit. Let's go ahead and do a little bit. Just pulling that ink up in spots. We'll see what we get, right? It's the fun part. We don't know what we're going to get. But we're sure going to try for something fun. Okay. We'll save the other one for later. I don't want to pick any, I don't want to roll it up yet because I want to make sure it gets dry enough. Now, what color do we want to use? I have a really pretty turquoise here. I haven't even used it yet. It's brand new. I just bought it. Just Walmart paint, you know, the cheapy stuff. But it works, right? You don't need to spend a fortune. I'm trying to get the lid off. You don't need to spend a fortune on these paints for our gel plate. Okay, we're going to go for it. We're going to use this one. Ooh, it's thick. Okay. What else do I have? Oh, I have a burnt sienna. Let's try that. This one's old, but it's working. I have no idea what this is going to look like. We shall see, right? Okay, let's go for it. Oh, I'm pulling that ink up. I can see it already. Not everywhere, though. Okay. Oh, I got a nice dark print with that one. Now I'm just gonna do it with the tissue paper. I'm just gonna go for it. I didn't even cut this down. Okay. I have seen some people get such great prints on tissue paper, and I'm like, okay. The one, I think I tried it with you guys one time before, and it ended up getting it all over the place. I mean, my paper was ripping, but yeah, it's gonna have to sit for a minute. It's pretty wet. Let's see. Let me grab my heat tool. Give it a little heat. That'll help, right? Not a lot. I don't want to put it directly on my... Oh, loud noise. Sorry. I don't want to put it directly on my gel plate or anything, but I'm holding it away from it a little bit. These are some I did the other day, and they came out pretty cool, and I did some stamping on them. Got some pretty cards. I did these. Those came out cute. That was what I did by myself last week. I can kind of see that acrylic paint drying underneath there. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's pulling up. Okay. Don't tear. Don't tear. Give me a good pull. Oh, it looks kind of cool, I think. I hope. It's going to have a metallic look because we put that gold down first. But like I said, it's tearing. They're tearing. It's tearing. Oh, tear. I mean, I don't guess it's a really huge big deal because I really do want to use these prints for my, for collaging. So... it'll actually be, it's coming up really good though. Look at that. All right, let's see what we got. Can't tell from the back at all. Let me see. Oh, very cool. It's not bad. Look at that. You can see the circles. Or I can see them. Well, they don't stand out as much as I thought they would. But this will be a really pretty collage paper, right? Or even we could tear it down and use it in some... I've been wanting to make snippet rolls again too, and I want to do some more clusters. There's certain things I kind of put on the shelf because I felt like I was doing them all the time. When I'm always trying to think of new things to do with you guys. I think all of us YouTubers kind of fall into that trap of wanting to, make sure we're not doing the same thing all the time, and that's fine to a certain extent. But then sometimes you got to go back and revisit old things that work, you know, and snippet rolls are awesome. Clusters, oops, this paper's not cooperating. Clusters are awesome, you know. And so, yeah, this is very cool because it even kind of has cracks where the paper folds in on itself because it's so thin. But yeah, I like it. I think it looks lovely because I love that. I love those colors. And we're probably going to use some more of those colors today because I really have been enjoying like turquoise with rust and bronze and all that. Now, I also brought along my stencils. I think I'll cut this down while I'm at it, so I'm not... There we go. There. Now I'll have it ready when I want it. I brought along some stencils, too. So let's try... This one's a little more opaque. It's not as translucent. And I do want to do some with the inks. Let me show you what they do by themselves real quick here. Just so you kind of get an idea. So when I roll them, look, see? They don't, I mean, which technically wouldn't be a bad thing because it'd just give a hint. And in fact, let's give it a try, right? We're just going to put some down. Spread it around, and then we'll put some acrylic on top. Okay, so I'm not going to worry if it spreads and separates like it's doing, because it's just going to give us the appearance of the turquoise. So we'll give it a try, right? One thing I did notice was when I spread it, as it dried, it stopped doing that. See how it's starting to stay a little bit? I think what I did, it's been a week, but I think what I did was I spread it and dried it as I spread it, like this. And that made it stay a little bit better. Yeah. See? Okay. So that's with, oops, sorry. That's with the acrylic ink, okay? So if you want it to spread and then stay a little better, so it gives the tint, or the hint, I should say, of what we're going for. And then let's try, what colors? I've got, what did I buy the other day? I've got chocolate bar. I think I only bought, no wait, I bought chocolate bar, barn red, and the turquoise. Those were the three that I bought, so. I think I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of this. This is bright gold, iridescent bright gold, okay, acrylic ink. And I'm going to go ahead and spread that around. See, we're just playing, right? Let's just see what happens. Now it looks like this is going to hold, probably because I'd already dried the blue into place, so it has something to sit on top of. So note to self for future reference. Okay, so now we've got that gold on there, which, you know, Tara be loving her some gold. I can't help myself. I really do. Where's my scissors? What do I do with them? So what color do I want to use with these two? I told you I'm kind of like all about the, I wonder, I've got a territorial beige. I don't know. How exciting would that be, right? Let's use one of these stencils. Let's do this guy, okay? So I think, let me try something. Let's see if it does, if it pulls. It did a little bit. I'm going to go ahead. You know what I'm going to do? You know what? No, you don't know what I'm going to do because I haven't told you yet. I'm going to use some black just on the stencil. I love me some black too. You know that. My black is very thick. And I'm just going to put it around. I'm not going to put it everywhere. Just to kind of do some marking. Just little marking here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I like that. That's fun. Maybe a little bit more right through here. Lay this down again. Come on. It's making the ugliest squishy noises. Sorry if you can hear that. There we go. And maybe just a touch right here. All right, there we go. Okay, guys. I need a wipe. While that dries a little bit, I'm gonna use a wipe on my template here and get some of that black off. Poor little template. It's really covered. This was one of the mini templates I got from Pammy, and I love them so much. They're so awesome. All right. There we go. Got that side. Then, of course, I laid it on my... There. Look at that. It's awful. It's everywhere. Now my hand is black. Okay. So I've been binge watching Monk today, you guys, because I didn't feel good, so I was laying on the couch. I'm going to dry this a little bit. And I was just binge watching Monk all morning. Okay. What color are we going to put underneath? I'm trying to visualize what I would like. I really love this gold. But I was thinking with the... Sorry, my voice is getting wobbly. I apologize. I was thinking with the turquoise and the black, the gold would look really awesome. But I also was thinking that the brown would look cool too. Just trying to get this to dry enough that I can roll over it and have it not get everywhere. I don't want to ruin the little designs I've got going here. They're fun. They're kind of fun. Let's see. I was thinking about this burnt umber, but I don't know if I want to do that, or do I want to... This chocolate bar is a really pretty color. See? It's like a red brown. I don't think it looks as exciting on the camera as it does in person. I always think there's a little bit of a, you kind of miss a little bit of it on the camera. Let's see. And we also have this dark blue. I just pulled a few paints. I was trying not to go overboard. I do have this one. This is a teal. It's very pretty. Or I could do like a lighter color. You know, I kind of think I'm going to do this acrylic gold for fun. If it doesn't look good, well, you know, I'll eat it. You know, this is another thick one that I have to kind of drop on here with the palette knife. But it's so pretty. It's like I think it's like $6.99 or $7.99, but it's a folk art. It's just a gorgeous paint. And I saw it at Walmart, and I almost bought it a few months ago, and then I didn't. And then here a while back, just recently, I was like, okay, I'm going to get it. I might as well get it. So I did, and I've not regretted it. Okay, so here we go. We're going to roll this out. Get our paper over here ready. let me grab my paper. I'm going to do it on some of my brown. I love it on there. I do. I like stuff made on these. And we'll see what we end up getting. Just going to have to let it sit and be patient, Miss Tara. I am so impatient when it comes to my jelly prints. And I've got you guys here with me. I mean, I could pause it and, you know, do all of that, but... And I might, here and there. Now these, of course, will be like journal cards or tags. Because of this paper so thick, I probably won't be using it for collaging. But that's why I brought along the thinner papers too. Maybe we'll just do like a whole collage page video. I've seen lots of them. Let's see. Oh, it's pulling, but it's not pulling enough yet. I'm going to pause for just a second and just give it 5 minutes, okay? Okay, it's only been like 2 minutes, but look, it's pulling and it's so pretty. I had to show y'all. I get excited. I can't help it. Oh, look at that. I love it. Isn't that gorgeous? It's so pretty. See that ink? Ah, I really like the way it looks, the acrylic ink. Or did we do the watercolor ink? This was the watercolor, huh? Yeah, I think. Yeah, this one was the watercolor, so. Or was it the acrylic ink? I can't remember now. Dadgummit. I was going to try and do them separately. But isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. And we've got the fun markings. Those will be so cool looking. And this baby's drying up nice. Oh yeah, she feels cool now. Oh yeah, that feels very cool. That is going to be a fun thing to do collages with. All right, so, okay, I can't remember if we did the watercolor or the acrylic. Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm feeling like my cold medicine's trying to wear off. Yeah, I think I did the acrylic the first time. No, I didn't. I did the watercolor, didn't I? I know, I'm being goofy. Okay, so I am going to do that thing again and wipe this up. I know it would make luscious marks, but I want to use, I want to do some stencils, and I want to do a different stencil this time. One that's more swirly and girly. So, let's see. Instead of using this one, I'm going to use the bronze. This one, okay? Alright, and again, we're just gonna, guess I gotta actually put some in the thingy. And okay, so we're gonna take this and do what we did before. And as I roll it out, I'm going to dry it so that it stays in place for me. Okay? Oops, I'm just going all over the place. It's because of what I'm using. They had, when I went that day, I'm going to use a little bit more. When I went, I got these at Michael's. They had buy 3, get 2 free. So I got 3 of the acrylic ink. I'd been wanting to try them forever. Mostly for my mixed media, which I am going to be doing here soon with you guys. And then I went ahead and I got 2 of the watercolor because I had wanted to try those as well. And so, as you can see, it'll dry for you if... Oh, it's nice against that backing and that you can really see it. But it'll dry for you if you use your heat tool on it, okay? All right, now let's use the red. Let's use this one. Let's do the barn red with the bronze. And then I'm not sure what color backing we'll do. Gotta try and get this off here. These are really on here. I don't want to use my teeth to pull them off because I've broke a tooth doing that before. Okay. Now, so this time I'm going to use this. I've never used this one. I'm going to use this doily stamp, or stencil, I mean. And I'm just going to do like I did before. We're going to do it in places. I'm not going to cover the entirety of it. I guess I'm doing a little more of it with this one than I did the other one, though. It's not quite as pretty as I thought it would be. I think it's because the paint was too thin and it seeped, you know. It did a little seepage underneath. That one will probably be better. Yeah, there you go. That's a little better. Okay. Yeah, that first side, whew, not good. I'm just going to I'm going to run it on here. And I'm just going to kind of spread it on this thing so that I'm not directly hitting it quite as thick. Okay, there we go. All right. Yeah. Okay, what color do we want to use with this? I'm going to hit this on the heat tool. I'm going to dry this a little bit while I look. Now, let's see. Let's use, I think I'll use this color, Territorial Beige, with the brown and the bronze. I don't know. I mean, with the red and the bronze. Let's just try it, right? If we mess it up, if it's not the best, we tried. Let's just toss in a little bit of this gold. Kind of make sure we get a little bit more metallic in there, maybe. Oh man, I'm gonna have to probably cut this short, I think. I don't know how great this is gonna look, but we are gonna see, right? And I think I'll put it on that brown paper so at least it has an opportunity to look good. Okay. All right. Let's see. I always set this on here wrong. Let's try and do this right. There we go. Pretty good. All right, so I'm going to pause for a sec, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So we're ready to pull. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's pulling nice. That's good. Only a little bit left behind. Let's see what we got. Oh, what do you guys think? Well, the beige obviously blended right into the tan paper. I mean, the brown paper, but I don't hate it. I'll be honest. I think that it'll be, like once it's cut down into cards or tags, it'll be okay. It'll be a good background. It's got a nice metallic sheen to it. And it's got the deep red. It's not my favorite, but I don't hate it. So that's good. I don't like it when I pull it and go, oh, I hate it. It's horrible. This is still my favorite. But that's because, I mean, you know, me and blue. I can't help myself. Look at all the ones I did the other day, you guys. These are all This was on coffee dyed paper, and I had a few prints from like stamps. I did some stamping on it. This one was with stencil, and this one was just ugly, but will probably end up being a cool paper for, you know, they mostly look the same. I mean, I just mostly did these colors because I love them so much. And let's give another one a try. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to wipe this up again because I really don't want the red mixed in with anything, personally. And maybe we'll just use paints this time. I don't know. Let's see. What do we have? I don't know. I do want to... I think I'll use this as the pull color this time. And, sorry, excuse me. I'm starting to choke a little bit. My throat's drying out. And I keep, like, wanting to cough. Ooh, that was a really... These paints are thick. I have had them in my other room. I've used way too much. I can already tell. I don't know why I did that. And I think I want to mix that with the umber. Anyway, I had these in the front room where there's no AC or heat, either one, and so they've thickened up a little bit, just probably from the weird weather feeling there. Let me move. I'm just rolling this off because okay, I think that's good enough. This should be interesting. This really, really jazzy blue and this brown. I used way too much paint. Look at this thing. My rolling sheet is like so dark blue now. Jeez. I'm trying to pull. Ooh! Now I pulled too much up. That's good. Okay. All right, Tara, you crazy girl. Here we go. Let's see. Let's do this one. This one's fun. I love the stencils that don't have any edges. You know, I really like those because then I don't have that sharp. I can bring them right up to each other and it doesn't matter. It doesn't hurt. You know what I should get? I don't have it in here with me, but I should go get it. I have a blue ice color that's really pretty. And I bet it would look gorgeous. Now I am sitting these over here on my clean papers, which isn't the greatest idea. My stencils, I mean. And I do think I'm going to need... You know what I think I'll use this time? The piano paper. This paper. Let's trim this side off. Okay. Not yet. We're going to put this down as soon as this dries enough. Okay, let's do our little drying stick. What time is it? Oh, we're good. So what I might do this week is come back and maybe make some more of the ones with the tissue paper, and then maybe we'll do some stamping and make our own really cool collage paper. because that just sounds like fun to do. And I want to bring in the new year with just some fun stuff that, like I said, revisiting some old friends that I haven't done in a while. And y'all know me and collaging. Oh my goodness, that's like my favorite thing in the whole wide world, pretty much. I find it so relaxing to just sit and collage. I hope this, oh dear. Oh, that is really thick right there. This paint is thick. It's from Target, in case you were wondering. I don't really shop at Target much, actually, ever. But my husband got a free gift card at Thanksgiving because their shop is right next to Target and Hobby Lobby. And so he brought it home and he was like, "Here, honey, you use it, you know." And I said, "Oh, okay." And so I finally got into town a couple of week and a half ago to pick up my kids. It was the day I went and picked them up. And I couldn't pick them up until a little bit later in the day, so I stopped at Target. I went to church first. I haven't even told you all about my Christmas yet. See, I'm recording this the week I'm off. I'm actually recording this last week, the week of New Year's. And I haven't gotten a Mass Monday made yet to tell you guys all about that, but I will. So let's use our paper and see what we get. I have a feeling it's going to do a little bit of a roll, maybe, because it's a pretty thin paper. I'm thinking it'll pick up the wet. I'm not going to worry about the back, but this is thin, so it would be fun to do collaging with as well. And I'm trying to do color combinations that are a little bit different, so we'll see. See, it's twerking up here. Did I say twerking? I didn't mean it's twerking. I mean it's twinking. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's bubbling here. I figured it probably would, but it's okay. That's what my copy paper does. So we're going to let this sit. Let's use our heat tool again. Hopefully it'll dry good and we can do a nice pull. Now I see a little tear right here in the paper itself that was there before I laid it out, so I'll have to be really careful. This thing is so slippery. It's an oven mat. It's an oven mat. I got them at Walmart, and there's like 5 of them in the pack or something. Oh, I like this one. It's fun. Okay, so let's pull this without ripping it. It looks like it's going to be pretty cool. What a fun way to use this paper for the first time. Oh, look at that, you guys. That is gorgeous. Pretty, pretty. Pretty, pretty. Now the brown actually really faded into the background with that. And this color came to the forefront. Yeah. Which is kind of weird, right? I mean, now technically I did have more blue than I did the brown. But still, even the blue got kind of overwhelmed by this. But I don't mind because it's metallic and it looks cool. Yeah, I like that one. You can see some of the brown right here. Stands out right there. Just barely. And down in here a little bit. But what fun paper this is going to be for collaging, right? Or even because it's so thin, I could even glue this down as a background for a page. Or I could even use it as a cover, a journal cover. Yeah, this is very fun. I like. So yeah, we got some good pulls today. I like when we get good pulls. That's fun. Let's bring some of this up. Let's do, trying to think, do we want to do another tissue paper? Sorry, guys. My throat feels very raw. I've had a lot of coffee. Let me see here. Let's do another one with some of this on top. Just kind of spread it out. I'm not going to worry. Just getting it off of there. These are only like, I think they were like, I'm so sorry, about $2. I may have to pause and take a drink of water. But I wanted to get this spread out first because it'll dry pretty quick. It is acrylic. See if I can get rid of the lines as much as possible. And then I think should I do a second color on there, or should I? I think I'm going to go ahead and do some stencil first. Such a pretty stencil. This one's the other one that doesn't have edges. I love the ones that don't have any edge to them. I just think they're so pretty. Okay, now we're going to let that dry. We're going to let that dry. And then we'll put, oh, I have gone through my, look at my paper tearing. I was kind of sparing this. This other side came out kind of cool, but it looks like I'm going to have to utilize it because I literally have paper torn onto this one now. I'm going to wipe my brayer down a little bit so it doesn't stick. A wet wipe, I find, works really good to do this. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, what color are we going to put on here? I think, I'm wondering if I do a layer of my turquoise. I'm trying to do it really lightly. I don't want to pull up the design. I'm tempted. Should I? I don't know if that'll work. Nah, because then I'll mess the whole thing up. No, I think what I'll do is I'll put, I'm going to use this turquoise paint. It's funny. This is turquoise. That's turquoise. The other turquoise looks completely different. Everybody's rendition of turquoise is different. Okay, and I'm going to grab a piece of the tissue paper for this one. Oh, good. Ah, Tara, don't move it. Oh, this one's going to have lines and stuff because it's got where I pulled it up a little bit, and then it's just got some ridges. I know I'm kind of doing the same colors over, but I wanted to have a little extra of the turquoise to play with when I do some collaging with it. And I was also thinking, I saw a video today of, I can't think of her name. Actually, I'm new to her channel, Paper Inspiration. I don't know her name yet. But I went ahead and subscribed because I liked her video. But she had done one with vellum. She just did this a few days ago, vellum washi tape. And it was just fun. And I was thinking this would make pretty washi tape as well. Just to have those, I just call them my paper strips, you know, my edgers that I like to do. You know how I do edgers and stuff. I just enjoy the way they come out. I will say this for the tissue paper, it sure soaks up the paint really quick. It really does. I think the one that fell apart for me was my rice paper. I think I tried to do a pull with rice paper and it just tanked because the paper tore. And yeah, this pulls really, it dries really fast on this tissue paper, which is pretty cool. Now, I like this one. It's not as elaborate with a bunch of different colors, but you can see the designs and the gold, and you've just got that turquoise in the designs, which I think will be pretty, like I said, for collaging, you know. Can you see them? The designs on there from the stenciling. It's my own fault for not using a dual color, but to have more of it stand out. But that's okay. Like I said, I don't mind at all. Okay, what time is it? Okay, guys, let's see. Can we do one more? Look what I bought. I want to do my next. I got these at Walmart, the 3-pack canvas. I want to do a mixed media on canvas. I thought that would be fun. I've never tried that. So, yeah, I thought that'd be fun. Let me see here. I have some music paper that I had sewn. And I'm thinking I wouldn't mind just doing some of this first. Giving it a little bit of a, gold on the top layer. And then I'm thinking I want to do some designs, some stencil, and but I'm going to make a contrast this time and not have it so one color. If I did it translucent enough, I could have the music showing through, which I would not hate. I don't know. We'll have a play, okay? Since we have that music on the paper, I'm thinking maybe I wouldn't mind having more of a translucent look. And I'm wondering, kind of wanted to try, let me see, I kind of wanted to try the ink on top of the acrylic and see if it actually will pull and do anything, because it is wet and it does dry, you know. I'll try to get my hands on some more acrylic inks and stuff so I have a better selection. But I want to try this. I want to see what it does. I just want to see. It might not do anything. It may not pull at all, but we're going to try it because we're experimenting. That's what we're doing, right? It's pulling. Let's see. Ooh, look at that. That's very pretty. Look at that, you guys. So that's with a layer of acrylic paint, and then over that we put the 2 colors of acrylic ink. Oh, and it's dry, and you can see the music through it. So there, that turned out to be a fun experiment that worked out. I wonder if I can get these sides here to pull. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit. Look at that. That's cool. Let's see. A little bit. Not bad. So now you know. Now we know it does actually work. If you want to get a translucent look, but with color, then you can use a translucent type paint like this one that you can see through. And then you can do your inks on top and just do your pull from that. And it'll give you, and it dries, it's completely, oh, it's very nice. So yeah, there you go. So I hope you guys had fun today and enjoyed my play. I'm gonna probably do another video and do some more with the prints that we did. I might make a couple more prints with the different colors, some different colors, and see what else I can pull. And I will see you guys in the next video. I love you. God bless you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're not a member of the Terrace Take family. I know some of you noticed for the new year I changed it to Terrace Take family because that's what we always call ourselves with each other. So I figured our channel should be that. I love you guys. I'll see you not tomorrow, but in the next video. God bless you. Bye-bye.